Attention to Korlebu, and the Senior Staff Association has called off its intended strike following the resignation of board chairman Edward Annan.
The association wants the president to, as a matter of urgency, reconstitute a new board for the hospital.
The president, John Dramani Mahama, dismissed the acting chief executive officer of the Korlebu Teaching Hospital, Reverend Albert Botwe, following allegations of misappropriation of funds. The board chairman, Edward Annan, subsequently tendered in his resignation. Prior to that, the Senior Staff Association had intended to withdraw its services until the president dissolved the board. Currently, leadership of the association has expressed dissatisfaction at the dismissal of the acting chief executive and resignation of the board chairman.
The key protagonists in the whole issue have resigned. And for that matter, there is no need to withdraw service. I was happy because I think that I keep saying that there was no need for somebody to die before Kuti is sacked or before Ediana is sacked. So for him to have resigned, that has prevented needless death. And I must comment that he even took that initiative to resign. Because for somebody to have died because of him, then that one, it wasn't going to go down well with us.
They have therefore suspended their intended strike and have called on the president to reconstitute a new board.
We are now very calm. As you can see, we are in white. We are thanking the Lord for how far He has brought us. We are also saying that now that all the non-executive members appointed by the government they've all resigned, we are calling on the president now to give us a new board.
The association has assured to work assiduously with the incoming chief executive and the new board.
COSA says that we have to be listened to because we are the immediate managers of the system. So if something is wrong, we will draw your attention that it is wrong. And if you are a good listener, we will listen and then take the next step. It is also time that management take a critical look at the welfare of staff in general. We think that the bigger motivation for staff will lead to better outcome in staff output. So we also call upon them. But at the right time when we meet, we put all the things that we want to be done on the table.
Right, so we're still staying at Korlebu, where the health ministry has recalled 4 senior pharmacists who were dismissed by the board of the hospital.
Last week, the board of the Korlebu Teaching Hospital asked 4 senior pharmacists to proceed on leave to pave way for a forensic accounting audit. An earlier draft report of an internal audit suggested that over 148,000 cedis had gone missing at the pharmacy department. The 4 were implicated and asked to suspend their services and proceed on leave. But the Minister of Health, Dr. Kweko Ajimen Mensah, has asked the 4 senior pharmacists to resume work.
John 16:33 tells us that in this world you would have tribulation, but be of good cheer. I have overcome the world. So our Lord knows that in the course of our services there may be some occasional problems, trials and tribulation. But if we remain committed and we are transparent in everything we do, definitely, we don't have anything to fear.
One of them, Raymond Tete, described the letter which asked them to proceed on leave as illegal.
The status of that letter is questionable. And apart from that, he himself informed us that he has written letters recalling us. But we haven't seen the letters. So we've been informed by the Minister of Health to resume.
They've asked the incoming chief executive officer to continue with the forensic audit.
Let's see the report, let's react, let's give you explanations, because our work is technical. You do not understand those aspects. And if we agree, then that's okay. If we don't agree, you can then publish it, and then we would have to defend our position. But to make it look like, we are thieves and it was very, very unfortunate.